person pikin just RIP. Guys, now what people are even saying, every day different story, every day different story. Do you know, guys, that Davido never knew that his son passed on? That he was like, even when Eniola posted it, that if Davido never knew. Dr. KEMI, journalist KEMI, a lawyer, I don't know if I pronounced the name well, she said so many things about how Ifeanyi passed on from the hospital, everything. She said so many things, and I'm here to share with you. I'm going to play her video. You will hear her voice, and then both of us will react to it. Like, may God have mercy. Let's listen to what our Ogbonge. If you don't know her, this is her picture there. This is her picture there. She's I would say controversial journalist, but most of the things that she say have actually come to we actually came to realize that they have some kind of atom of truth. And you know, it's been long. He has dragged the Adeleke's family for a very long time now. And according to her, in fact, let's just watch this video together so that you will understand exactly what I am saying.
By the time that Davido got to the hospital, he was a little bit composed. And the fiancée, Chioma, was basically losing it.
According to her, Davido went to the hospital when they told Davido that the son is not feeling fine. But Chioma, even that not feeling fine that Chioma had, she's already losing it. Let's listen.
I want to try and look into this camera because this story is very disheartening. And I know you guys are going to be crying behind my docu-series there, behind the phone. Davido was speaking to a few friends who were journalists, but he was talking to somebody in Nigeria and others. And a screenshot went out saying that the doctor said he's still sleeping, he's still unconscious, and that in a few hours they should be able to revive him. Davido had no idea about drowning. And
did you hear? They just told Davido that the child was sleeping, that the doctor said that he'll be fine, they will revive him. As I don't even know. Then Davido never knew anything about the child drowning and all that. God have mercy. And oh God.
And when somebody has accumulated a lot of water, the water has entered the brain.
Oh God. And this time, this boy has accumulated a lot of water. The water has entered the boy's brain. Oh my sweet.
He had a full stomach. There's a mechanism that everybody needs to know when you're near water. Pools, even bathtubs. Whitney Houston and her daughter, they literally drowned in the bathtub impaired. Children drown every day in the bathtub. We're talking about pools now. We're talking about DAVID's son. We're talking about Davido's son. We're talking about pools, but we're not talking about the bathtub. It is so important. So Davido was basically talking to that person in the DM saying that he's still sleeping and he'll be up in a few hours.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, do you know, in his DM, somebody have already asking him about his son. And he said, my son is sleeping. He will be up in few hours, not knowing that the son is at the hospital, that the son is drowned already. Oh my God.
The child was already dead.
Oh.
According to my source in Evercare, Ifeanyi was brought in. DOA.
Oh.
What we call dead on arrival in America. But when you have a DOA, sometimes you might want to console the parents or make them feel a little bit by not telling them right away. The boy had gone. He was dead. 2 hours in a pool, full stomach.
Did you hear? For all of us that still go on bash people, he's still alive. Nobody rejoices that Ifeanyi have passed on. but just believing that Ifeanyi has passed on. You don't mind any this Ifeanyi has passed on. According to KEMI, according to Dr. KEMI, she said Ifeanyi spent 2 hours in that pool, that his stomach was even big, that he's dead. Davido, the dad, never knew that his son, he thought that his son is sleeping, not knowing that the son have gone, the son have left him, God.
Now let's look at the earthly stuff, because I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I might do 1 or 2 churches online. I'm spiritual. I'm really not religious. The earthly stuff is who was taking care of the child. The chef said, I thought he was with the nanny. The nanny said, I left him with you.
You see one problem. There's this thing that my people always say, my village people always say. They said, Egu abaka were azo. Agoro na aguya. That the goats that people train together, that there are many people that feed these goats, that these goats always die of hunger, because the goats will always feel, oh, this person has fed them, this person has fed them. Look at it. The chef thought that the nanny was with Ifeanyi, and the nanny thought that Ifeanyi was with the chef. Oh, God have mercy.
The nanny said, I left him with you. Now the police has released, today is the 3rd of November, the police has released everybody except 2. 8 arrested, 6 released. The nanny and chef are still behind bars going through interrogation. The police have to rule out foul play. There's no investigative journalist working on it.
Guys, did you hear all what she said? She said, like, you know, when you see what is happening on this social media, it's like Davido's son passed on and people are now sagaring Davido, even when he have not said anything. I see some people make video criticizing him of different things, cause Chioma taking the whole thing too personal, as if it's somebody that killed. This is their child and they are mourning. Look at what KEMI, this is her picture on my screen here. Look at what she said. Yes, KEMI Oluloya, I might not call the name well, might be controversial, because during the time of Sylvester and that's Christland School, she came on, she said so many things, but at the end of the day, she said so many nonsense, but there was some sense in it. Now she have come up to tell us that, look, this guy have gone. Davido never knew that when Davido even knew that Davido lost consciousness. He lost consciousness, that Chioma herself didn't even get herself when she heard that this boy have passed on. Davido was still online replying to some comments. Oh, my son is sleeping, not knowing that his son have gone, not knowing that his son is no more, not knowing that the swimming pool that he put in his dad, that he planted in his house, has swallowed his own child, not knowing that the cook and the chef that he's paying thousands on feeding, they don't know that he didn't know that the chef. That is one funny thing. Look at it now. The chef was thinking, oh, Ifeanyi is with the nanny. The nanny was thinking, oh, Ifeanyi is with the chef. And then when both of them realized that Ifeanyi is either with any of them, they started looking for him. And that was when they looked for him, and now went, the boy has drowned. The boy then they rushed him to the hospital. But according to them, he didn't make it. According to what Dr. KEMI is saying, she said that, long time ago, Bella, you're welcome, honey. Long time ago, he accused the Adelekes family of so many things. After this one, I will share a video of him, because I don't just want the video to be too long, of her saying the cause of these things, that is not natural, that if Davido don't stop it, that more calamity is going to befall him. I don't know why she's saying so, but she sounded so sure, and she sounded so sure of what she's saying. And me and you know that for a very long time she have been dragging this family. She have dragged Davido of the mother, according to what the mother did. She have dragged him of what the father did. He have dragged that family. And according to her, she know many things. Many things. She know much as in many things about that particular family. So I don't know why somebody will lose his or her child, then you will come making saga out of it. This young man was actually traumatized when he heard the death of his son. They hid it from him. They never wanted him to know because they were scared how he will handle it. Then when he finally had it, he couldn't control it. Chioma her own couldn't control it. And people are on this media doing what? Sagaring them even when they have not done anything. This is their child they are crying for. This is their child they are crying for. Do you know what these two people are passing through? Do you know what they are passing through? You come on, you accuse them. Oh, they know what they did with the boy. Oh, they don't know what he did with the boy. Oh, you don't even have any proof. Like when Dr. KEMI, journalist KEMI, is talking now, she said with assurance that she had somebody at the hospital that called her and told her, oh, Davido's son was brought here. And look at his condition. I don't think he can make it. In fact, he's almost gone. And they have not told the parents yet. This is somebody reporting from what she is sure of. From what she knows that she's sure of. That if you call her anywhere, that she can prove to you and give you reasons and give you answers. I beg bloggers, as in the calling of name to this particular people is getting too much. It's getting too much. At times when I watch some video, I'll be like, but this boy just lost his son. The accusation, how? Why? Why? I said, let me come and share this particular video of what journalist KEMI just said. According to her, she said she never wanted to talk now because she feels that the parents of the disease should be the one to talk first. But right now, she just needs to say it so that people will stop wallowing in what is it called? In ignorance. For you going to platform anybody that said Ifeanyi is dead, you attack the person. Ifeanyi is so painful, but yes, Ifeanyi is gone. That cute boy has gone to be with the Lord. He have gone. Forget any manipulation from anybody trying to keep you posted. Ifeanyi is gone. From all indication, Ifeanyi is gone. And Davido and Chioma, according to KEMI, they are still in shock. They have not recovered from that shock. They have not recovered from the shock of losing their son. And people attacked Eniola for posting the thing first. That she shouldn't have posted it. She should have allowed the family to post it yet. Yeah, that is a big mistake, but Eniola have posted it. And according to them, according to what we had, that Eniola posted it, she was sure of what she posted. She was sure of what she posted. So guys, this is it. I said, let me update you guys. Dr. KEMI Oluloye, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce the name well. Oluloye have shared her own view and she has stated it the way it is. So please, if you are in fact, I don't even know how to put it. These two people have lost this child and the child is gone. Dr. KEMI is saying, you have heard it now. Me, everyone that is bothered about Davido and Chioma coming out to speak, bothered about Davido and Chioma, how they are. From what KEMI have said right now, you will understand that these two people, it's not easy with them accepting the fact that their son is there. If I let me play the video again, I'll play the video without interruption so that you will understand what these people are passing through and what they are still passing through. So I don't know where people are getting this negative energy to attack these couples, these people from.
This is chapter 2 of the Adeleke curse, my TikTok docu-series about the death of Ifeanyi Adeleke. By the time that Davido got to the hospital, he was a little bit composed. And the fiancée, Chioma, was basically losing it. I want to try and look into this camera because this story is very disheartening. And I know you guys are going to be crying behind my docu-series there, behind the phone. Davido was speaking to a few friends who were journalists, but he was talking to somebody in Nigeria and others. And a screenshot went out saying that the doctor said he's still sleeping, he's still unconscious, and that in a few hours they should be able to revive him. Davido had no idea about drowning. And when somebody has accumulated a lot of water, the water has entered the brain, they had a full stomach. There's a mechanism that everybody needs to know when you're near water. Pools, even bathtubs. Whitney Houston and her daughter, they literally drowned in the bathtub impaired. Children drown every day in the bathtub. We're talking about pools now. We're talking about DAVID's son. We're talking about Davido's son. We're talking about pools, but we're not talking about the bathtub. It is so important. So Davido was basically talking to that person in the DM saying that he's still sleeping and he'll be up in a few hours. Unfortunately, the child was already dead.
Oh.
According to my source in Evercare, I was brought in. DOA. What we call dead on arrival in America. But when you have a DOA, sometimes you might want to console the parents or make them feel a little bit by not telling them right away. The boy had gone. He was dead. 2 hours in a pool, full stomach. Now let's look at the
2 hours in the
pool, spiritual,
full stomach.
Religious. I might do 1 or 2 churches online. I'm spiritual. I'm really not religious. The earthly stuff is who was taking care of the child. The chef said, I thought he was with the nanny. The nanny said, I left him with you. Now the police has released, today's the 3rd of November, the police has released everybody except 2. 8 arrested, 6 released. The nanny and chef are still behind bars, going through interrogation. The police have to rule out foul play. There's no investigative journalist working on it.
But wait though, this particular, her last point actually gets to me now. I understand now better. I thought a journalist should be involved. I think the journalist is the one that will look for information, spies and all that, and then can give us the concrete information of what happened. Now that that is how they want to do it. So guys, you have heard from her mouth. Davido, you are worried, how is Davido, how is Chioma, why they have not spoken. This video actually explains more. Both of them are still in trauma. Like, in trauma, can this be truth? Can this be truth? In fact, both of them are still in trauma. So what can we do for them right now? The negative comment, the negative anything cannot help issues. People lose their children every day. All what you owe them now is God. Please console them. Give them the heart to believe and to understand that God, that you give them another better one. As Cubana Chief Priest said, he said that Chukwuweto, that God will feast them with a better one. Okay? So that is just it. You have, from this video, you have learned, you have understand that Davido is fine, but still battling to believe that, this thing I heard is true, that this thing actually happened to my son. Chioma, her own, is still in shock, you get. And according to, what is her name? Kemi, she said that it all boils down to the Adeleke curse. I don't know what she mean about that, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you a lot. So sad, Omega. So sad. So sad, my sister. It's so sad, but what has happened has happened. It has happened. Nobody can change it. It has happened, and I feel everybody should learn from it. Yes, learn from it. I will not say that Chioma, it was wrong for her to have a nanny and a cook. Even you might even be with your husband in the house. You would think that, oh, this child is with the father. This child is with the mother. The father would think this child is with the mother. You don't know that the child have even opened door and went out. It happens. It's not because they are celebrities, or it's not because they left the child with somebody. Some people saying, oh, they should always carry the child along and even carry house help along with the child, or this or this. What if she wants to go and pee? Will she carry the child along with her? We should carry the child along with her. Like, children like to do exploit. The father taught him how to swim, so he wants to practicalize it, not knowing that there is a way you do it and you end up there. You understand? This particular story is teaching me and you a very big lesson. Me and you, a very big lesson. May God protect our case, because as a parent, you no go carry them for teach the waka. You will only try your best to be there, but at a time, you still let them be case. Because they go to school, they play around, they will play around. It's not way they will play around. Guys, so if you have any negative comment for Davido, please be taking it easy on them. It's not easy to lose a child. Thank you so much. I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you so much. Please share the video. Please like it. Please follow our page, and if possible, please subscribe or send us stars. Thank you so much. May God bless you for me, and remain blessed. Please join me. I am coming back with another information. Bye.